Good evening, boys and girls. This is Miss Downey. I thought I would share with you one of my favorite desserts, especially around this time of the year, because my family loves to go camping. So, I have jet puffed s'more marshmallows. I have a Hershey candy bar, Hershey milk chocolate bar, and I have graham crackers. And I have my handy dandy stick. I am going to make s'mores by the fire, just like I would if I were allowed to go camping right about now. So before I can begin roasting my marshmallow, I need to make sure that I have my s'more ready so that I can just put the marshmallow on top of the chocolate and cover it with another graham cracker. The first thing that needs to be done is to halfway assemble your s'more. So the first thing I'm going to do is put one graham cracker on the plate. I'm going to flip it over on its backside. Then I'm going to take 2 pieces of Hershey chocolate and stack it right on top. So there's my Hershey chocolate stacked on top of my graham cracker. Now I am going to take another square of graham cracker and lay it so that it's ready to go. So all I have to do is fold it over. Now, some say you could put additional chocolate here and then put the marshmallow in between and melt the both pieces of chocolate. But I think I'll stick to just one. So now I need to prepare my marshmallow for some roasting. Okay, I now have my marshmallow. Yes, it's rather large and it is square. Okay, I'm going to put it on top of the stick. And I am going to roast said marshmallow. Don't get it too close to the fire. Some people like it burned. Others like it nice and warm. Now, because I'm using I'm roasting it over the fire, I am using, get away from my chocolate. Bad dog. Okay, so, especially for my 6th graders, okay. Say hello to my mother. Okay, so my marshmallow caught on fire. It's not too bad. We should still be good. Okay, so especially for my 6th graders, because our IDP is requiring that you know all about the different forms of heat transfer. Apparently we have a woodpecker in the neighborhood now. Oh, and I just lost my marshmallow. Boo! Down than I had it last time. And now I am going to roast my marshmallow over the fire. Hopefully this time I don't catch it on fire, because I'm not a huge fan of charred marshmallows. Okay? But I'm using the heat from the fire to roast my marshmallow. Now, for my 6th graders, you should be able to tell which one of the 3 forms of heat transfer this is. Is it radiation, conduction, or convection? More on that later. Okay, let's check on it. Almost. I like it slightly brown, not super black, not white, just a little more brown, but also making sure that I don't lose the marshmallow like that again. All right, here we go with marshmallow number 3. Hopefully this time it doesn't slide right off the stick into the fire again. Usually I'm much better at this, but I'm trying new marshmallows. These are specifically for s'mores. All right, our marshmallow is almost finished. Another couple of seconds. Okay. And now we're going to put the marshmallow right on top of the chocolate and into the s'more. Now, it does take a different kind of heat transfer for the marshmallow to actually start melting the chocolate. Now, would that be radiation, conduction, or convection? More on that later for my 6th graders. Time to enjoy my masterpiece. Yummy. This is about as dark as I will ever let my marshmallow get, and it's still really good. So, a couple of additional things. One, you gotta make sure that you're really careful with that stick that you used over the fire. Gotta make sure that it's nice and cool before you set it down on any kind of surface. Also, you can use the actual fire itself to help clean off, burn off any of the leftover marshmallow. Okay, be really careful with that. Also, make sure that anytime that you are using any kind of fire, one, that you have an adult present to help you with it, but also make sure that it gets put out correctly. Okay, make sure that your open flame isn't anywhere that could be extra dangerous. Okay, our towels are nice and far enough away that they won't catch on fire. Also, because we have the ring around it, that'll help keep any of the flames from going anywhere else. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 things to help make sure that this fire gets put out, and then later I'm going to teach you how to make a no-bake s'more bar that requires being in the kitchen instead of using an open flame from a fire like this.